Hello, welcome. This is Johan, Dr. Evinrude, and today we have the Evinrude ETEC flywheel, the magnet problem, and today I'm going to show you how to repair this. First of all, the problem, you have these magnets all corroded and rusted. And why does this happen? Well, these flywheels should have been coated by the factory, but they weren't. So these magnets are all corroded and need to be repaired. To repair this flywheel, we need first of all the Dr. Evinrude magnet kit. I have it already unpacked here. 18 new fresh magnets and the GB weld glue to repair it. We have a screwdriver, a hammer to get the magnets off the flywheel. We have some spacers to put the new magnets on. We have a wheelie brush to get the flywheel clean and get rid of all the rust. We have an epoxy primer, just a marine product you can use on any metal. Then we have the engine paint for the finish, and in between I use a standard primer to get it all smooth. First thing we're going to do is get rid of the old magnets. Therefore we need a simple screwdriver and a hammer. You put the screwdriver behind one of the magnets that's still on the flywheel, and then you hit it, and then the magnet comes loose like this. Well, I got rid of all the old magnets. They're all now here. They can go in the trash bin. Now we need to clean up the flywheel and get all the rust off. You can sandblast it, but you also can use this wheelie. Get rid of all the rust and get a nice smooth surface. Well, we got rid of all the rust. We all wire wheeled it to the bare metal surface. Very smooth. Also cleaned up these ribs. They are for your ignition timing. Don't forget the ribs. You don't want rusty ribs to mess with your ignition. So now it's all clean. I want to mention a very important step. That is, use some brake cleaner and spray your flywheel and degrease it thoroughly. And I have this little toothbrush I use to get in the little holes and make it clean. Important. A cloth. And then when you have it, very important, compressed air. Make it all dry. And then your flywheel is ready for the epoxy. Now I have the epoxy. I have been shaking this for 2 minutes. And then I take the flywheel like this. And I spray it inside to protect the bare metal and preventing this flywheel from ever rusting again. Something that should have been done at the factory, but they didn't. And now you're able to do it and get a flywheel that will last your lifetime. Well, the epoxy has dried, and now we got to the moment to glue on the magnets. We have two types of magnets. We have 9 magnets orientated south-north. We call them type A. And we have 9 magnets oriented north-south. We call them type B. A question I get more often is that, which magnet should I glue on first? Well, it doesn't matter. Just glue on one of the 2 magnets, type A or type B. It doesn't matter which magnet you will start. Well, I mixed the JB Weld epoxy in the 1:1 ratio. And we just take 1 magnet, doesn't matter which type we take, to glue the first magnet on. And the thing you do, best let the epoxy sit for at least half an hour, then it's more sticky. It's very important that the magnets don't move when you have glued them on. So you better need sticky GB weld is better. We take the magnet and we put it on the flywheel like this. And now the first magnet is on. Well, the next step, you have to glue all 18 magnets back from the kit. It's better to use some spacers. I have made these spacers myself. They're about 8.3 millimeter. And I put them next to the magnet, so you know the exact space between two magnets. When you work with the magnets, it's very important that they don't hit each other. So keep the magnets of the two types a long way from each other and not in each other's vicinity, because when you put them in each other's vicinity, they will attract. Very important when you glue the magnets that you glue them in the pattern AB, 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 AB. So no matter what, magnets of the same type cannot sit next to each other. So when I take a new magnet to glue it on, these magnets will have to repel the magnet that is already on it. So when I put the magnet like this, in the same form as it's on the flywheel, I cannot touch it. It will repel. So when it repels, when the arc is bent on the back, when it repels, you know you have the right magnet to put next to the magnet you are testing. So this magnet needs to go next to the magnet that's already on the flywheel. You put some glue on it. And then this magnet sits next to the magnet that's already on it. And just make sure that the magnets are all the way situated on top of the end of the flywheel arc. So make them position evenly with the arc of the flywheel. Well, I've glued all the magnets on, only one magnet left. And before we glue this one on, a final check, we're going to see if these magnets will repel and attract in the pattern. Repel, attract, repel, attract. Repel, attract, repel, attract. So this is all good. Now we can glue on the final magnet. The dog don't eat the glue. And we put this one in place. And now all the magnets are on. Well, we're here the next day. The glue has all dried. The magnets are all positioned. And I covered the magnets in another layer of epoxy. And now we have the final touch. I have this spray can of engine paint. Premium black. And for the final finish, we cover this beautiful flywheel in a fresh engine paint finish. So it can go back on your beautiful Evinrude ETEC engine and will last you many years to come. Easy job, all simple and done.